So a couple of weeks ago, I attended the Meta Maximizing Peak Season Moments webinar. And I've taken the 7 key learnings to help you guys prepare for peak season. It's basically straight to the points, things that they shared and I found basically interesting. So new Meta products, new stuff that they saw on Q4 of last year, new types of ads that they are releasing, and then peak season structure. So I'm gonna share all of these with you guys. If you are in the accelerator program, I've probably shared by the time of posting this, the PDF and more insights on this. We can discuss it on the calls. But for everybody now on YouTube, let's get this done. Before I do so, if you don't know me, my name is Manuel Gomez. I've been advertising on Facebook for the past 8 years. Managed over $25 million, like 30 million, something like this, a bit more, on the platform. This is last 2 months for 3 brands plus one that I'm consulting very in depth with. 600K ad spend, 3.88 ROAS, 2.4 million in revenue. And yeah, I spoke at Affiliate World in a bunch of events, basically sharing what I'm learning on Facebook ads when I go to the headquarters or when I attend these webinars or when I manage all of these ad spend where I'm still in the trenches, trying to learn everything as much as possible, fast, implement, test. Anyways, let's get into the video. So first block here, new stuff that they saw on Q4 of 2024 compared to the past. They highlighted this one thing. So there's this company that collaborates with Meta, YouGov. Basically, they do statistics, survey, like mass surveys. And they ask, which of the following places have you discovered products that you've been inspired to buy? Basically, where are you finding recommendations? There was a big decline on the answer search engines. So basically people going to YouTube. And there was a big increase in recommendation engines to make purchasing decisions. So essentially, 2018, the customer was like, I'm gonna go to Google, I'm gonna see what I should buy. And nowadays, with these mass surveys, they are discovering that the behavior is more like 2024, I'm gonna scroll on Facebook and Instagram, see what people are buying, see what my favorite creators are recommending, and eventually I'll make a purchasing decision. Now, how does this apply to you, to me, to everybody doing ads on Facebook? Very interesting. My ads on Black Friday, on Q4 for Christmas, of course, we have to do Google, but if I'm doing organic content, if I'm doing YouTube videos, if I'm hiring UGC creators, what YouTube videos? UGC, I'm doing organic videos for Instagram stories, stuff like this. UGC videos example, must buys or must buy for Black Friday 2025. Top 5 best Christmas presents. Article style images, top 7 products for Black Friday 2025. Why a digital pen is the best Christmas gift. This type of messaging that people are resonating with and things that they're gonna wanna click. And also, this is on the ad creatives, but then on the landing page, you can do the same thing. I can take people into a landing page that looks like we're recommending different products, or I'm recommending different products of my store, or I'm defending why, what do I have here? This supplement, it is L-theanine, why this is the best thing to buy as a Christmas present for your dad who has a lot of stress, whatever. And it's gonna be acting as a recommendation. So that was an interesting point that I took. Like, this is my conclusion, but they basically gave these insights. Now, another point, new Meta products. So as always, they follow these corporate strategies of pushing their new products. You have no choice. So I spoke about this in a previous YouTube video. You can go back. It was something called like massive updates to the Facebook Ads Manager, something like this. You can watch the whole thing. I was talking already about Campaign Score. In this webinar, they talked about it again. And so basically they explained what this is from the new type of Advantage Plus campaign that they released, Advantage Plus Sales campaign. It used to be Advantage Plus Shopping campaign. Now this is new. It's being rolled out. I would say majority of people already have it. And then in this type of campaign, they will give you a score based on you following best practices, let's say. So budget, they want you to do CBO. Audience, they want you to go broad and also Advantage Plus. Placement, same thing, all placements. And if you start touching things, they're gonna push this thing down. 64, I've got some campaigns at 18. I'm a crazy one. Question here, a low opportunity score is gonna affect my CPMs or my performance? No. theoretically. So they also mentioned this on Meta. I've had it from first-hand Meta account managers that we work on privately with, and it doesn't affect my position in the auction directly, okay? Of course, if you do things very badly, it will affect the auction, and it will also affect the campaign score, but it's not correlation, okay? So yeah, just best practices from Meta, and they're giving you recommendations. That's it. But the one that I find interesting, apart, let's do the value in a second. This one I also found interesting. That's the photo that I took. So basically the dynamic catalog customization, so DPA ads, DPA ads, it's a Sunday, I should be resting. DPA ads, dynamic carousel. You can customize this. So this we already know. You can add creative overlays into the dynamic catalog. So with this, I don't know how to do it. I'll check it. But this is interesting because I'm using external tools to customize the dynamic catalog, to do split screens, to add logos, add text, etc. But if this is doable in a dynamic, in a dynamic carousel, that's interesting. I want it. And then videos, which is something that I'm testing right now. There's this dynamic media option for the dynamic carousel that includes video, but I don't know how much video they deliver. So I'm running an A/B test, but I'll let you know, guys. But this is being rolled out as well. And now another one, finally, value media buying. So what is this? This is going to be the value rules. Let's do this. Value rules. This is also going to be value optimization, and this is also going to be incremental attribution. 3 things they touched on. Let's go on the first one, new value rules. So basically, here you go. You can now apply in the ad set, you can apply rules, okay? You see it here, maximizes returns by enabling businesses to share which audiences drive more business value. So basically what they tell you on Meta is, now you don't need to target only women. You could say all, so men, women, and you can give us as a suggestion to bid more on women. So let me see if I have an image here. Value rules. You will have this in your ad set. Click on create a rule set, then accept, create a rule set, and then you'll have this, okay? So in this case, as I was saying, you select the audience criteria, which could be, for example, let's say the gender. And let's say that when I have the opportunity in the auction to target a female, I want to increase my bid by 20%. So this is the indication that you give to Meta. Same thing for the iOS, which is interesting. Same thing for the age. Basically, they want you to not mess with the targeting and only change the bidding. But you don't limit Facebook. Only women that are 20 to 30 years old that use iOS devices. No, this is bad for them. They don't want it. They're trying to avoid this at all costs, you touching the ad set. So initially they would tell you go broad, and now they are improving it, saying go broad, but because we don't have as much pixel data, you can change the bidding here as you prefer. So those are the value rules, something that I'm testing. Then you've got value optimization, something that has been rolled out for a long time. Basically, in the conversion side of the ad set, performance goal, instead of maximize number of conversions, you select maximize value of conversions. This is it right here. And the difference is basically with the number of conversions, they show the ads to people who are likely to buy, no matter how much they spend on that purchase. But in the value optimization, they say, we'll try to show your ads to the people most likely to generate high AOV purchases, like people that are likely to spend a lot of money. That's being tested right here. You can see it over there. Sorry. It's good. It's not bad. I mean, I'm not finding massive success. In this case, it's quite new. So I'm testing max value with incremental attribution, max value, and max value with different ads. ROAS of 3, ROAS of 2.7. Not bad. Not crazy. Not bad. I'll let you know. But those are tests that, let's say, are necessary. And another case, in this case, minimum ROAS in the account they want is 1.75. we had a product launch, expensive products, and out of, I think, 20 ad sets, there were 20 normal ad sets and three ad sets with the max value optimization. The only one working are the ones with the max value. Those are the ones getting close to a 175. The rest, I was like, hey guys, this is not working. Like the product it's a challenge. It's expensive. The creatives don't work. Video, image, different types of images. And all of a sudden I'm like, let's try max value because this product is expensive. And it's doing well. And it's not a ROAS of 3, but it's saving the campaign. So let's go. And another thing, incremental attribution. So basically, what I just mentioned before, incremental attribution, I mentioned this as well in the previous video. It has a ROAS of 3, but is it over attributing? I don't know. So basically, again, new release from Meta, and you've got this option in the ad set level. So you can use standard attribution, interaction type, time window, whatever, and then incremental is you optimize for incremental conversions. So they use a model, I guess, with AI that they were mentioning and stuff like this, where they kind of predict, okay, this sale was caused by an ad, but it's not coming directly from people clicking the ad and buying. So how accurate is this? Who knows? And here you have a summary, okay? It's an attribution setting that optimizes ad delivery for incremental conversions using machine learning that predict whether a conversion is caused by an ad. Understanding how many conversions are incremental can help you better understand the outcomes of your advertising. You know, maybe the sale comes from Google and Facebook says they can claim it. I don't know, but it's worth testing as everything. What else do we have? New Meta products. Okay, very interesting ones. So new Meta ads, something that they shared in the webinar. I have no idea about these two types of ads. So I've got account managers and I'm checking the ads that I've got like in the community in total with both groups. There must be like 50 people, and everybody's very freak into the ads manager. I saw this for the first time in the event. So in the webinar, the first one, story builder ad sequences with something that's called reservation buying. No idea what this is. I would suggest you to go into this URL. If you type in story builder Facebook ads, the first thing that you see is this case study and probably the only thing that you see. So I was reading through this, and based on what they explained in the webinar and what I could read here, it's telling a multi-part product story. So this Kerastase, whatever it's pronounced, Kerastase company, you see it here. The team decided to test Meta Story Builder, a strategy that combines two delivery features called ad sequencing and target frequencing to tell a longer episodic brand stories across multiple assets on Meta for the first time. So it's something new. But I don't know if you want to do a product release, is it like, I don't know, is it like they if I run the first ad and I do 1,000 impressions, can I show another ad to these specific 1,000 impressions? Can I show them an image? And then to these people, can I show them another image to the same 1,000 impressions? I don't know. This sequencing thing, it tells me it should be something like this. Like you pick an audience and you can put them in a sequence, which would be absolutely incredible. And you control the frequency. I don't know. Read the case study. That would be my recommendation. And then another thing that I found is there's this Viva technology event. I don't know what this is, but this is happening in 2026, as you can see, right? So if this is happening in 2026 and there is a speaker from Meta, I guess, talking about craft better stories with Meta Story Builder. What is this? I don't know. But something interesting they mentioned. Now you know, and you don't have to wait 1 year to learn what this is. And let's look into the other new thing that I don't know, Meta Moment Maker. It's gonna be funny when everybody gets used to using this thing and I have a video on my channel just saying, what is this? But I guess I'm the first one on YouTube talking about these two ad formats, and you're probably one of the first people to know about this. So we're good. Anyways, Meta Moment Maker, another case study that they've had here. Usually the way Facebook rolls out new products is they pick a brand, they give them ad credit to spend on this. They pick brands where they can safely have a case study, and then they publish the case study, and then they introduce the new things on the ads manager saying, a study made by Meta concluded that doing this story builder will increase your conversion by 20%. And this is the case study where it's based on. So that's the way the company releases new products. So, Moment Maker, maximizing audience saturation. Read the case study. And this is the structure of the test that I guess Meta is financing a specific percentage. View content, view review, same campaign tactics as votes, plus the Meta Moment Maker package that included video ads in Reels. I don't know what this is, to be honest. They mentioned this in the webinar. I don't have specific data on this. Check the case study. It's something new. It's coming. It's not going to double your ROAS tomorrow, but it's good that you know all of these new things and you can prepare. And the last one, peak season structure. I mean, it's July, it's still early. At the moment of recording this, I guess I'll be posting in a week or two. But basically, it's good to start getting ready when it comes to structure and what to do in September. So I'll share with you what was on the webinar, plus my learnings over the last 7 years doing Q4s. So basically, September, I would say if you run a brand, you want to have a team workshop to be aligned and plan Q4. Tomorrow, July, I'm having a team workshop with a client, everybody in the team of this brand, and we're planning Black Friday already. Like just recap from last year and stuff. So either do it in July, August, or September, but align the team, think about stock. And then here you can start doing awareness and lead generation efforts while this is still cheap. So basically, if you can get, imagine taking it to the extreme, if you can get 50,000 extra emails from September until the day before Black Friday, on Black Friday, you're going to make a crazy amount of money. Yeah. When should I get the 50,000 emails? On September, October, or November? If you try to do it in November, Black Friday is coming, I'm going to generate some emails. You're going to pay a $2 CPL. And that's expensive. Maybe if you do it in September, you're paying a $1 CPL. Phenomenal. So it depends on your numbers, but yeah. And then September, you want to do a Labor Day campaign if you're in the US, and in general, back to school, wherever you are, just do it. October, awareness and lead generation efforts while still cheap. And then the most important thing in October that I've seen, this is personal one, but you want to figure out the way to sell your products with a winter message. Because September, it's still kind of hot. People are thinking about August, kind of holidays, summer memories, whatever. Everybody's posting on Instagram about their summer. Anyways, in October, it's full awareness into winter is coming. So winning winter ads. You have to have massive clarity into this, because this is what you're going to be replicating for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. It's not what used to work during the summer is going to work for winter. No, because it changes. So October is the month for this, and also lead gen and awareness. November, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas. I'll produce videos about this. And then December and Q5, they were talking a lot about Q5. I guess they see that the ad spend goes down and Facebook still wants to make some money. So December, you keep on pushing Christmas. By the 20th, there's a massive drop in CPMs. I don't have the specific image, but CPMs go down. 26th and 27th, Boxing Day. 25th to 31st of December, it's called Q5, which is basically extremely low CPMs. Conversion rate is also low, but it's usually good to retarget people that did not buy during November and December. And then there was a nice thing that they shared. Consider a creative refresh to speak the after the moment shopping motivations. So basically, if in November, Black Friday, Christmas, we're talking about gift for others, then you talk about gift for yourself. Celebrating traditions, trying new products for the beginning of the year, new habits, etc. Holidays are almost here? No, not anymore. So at this point, don't wait till the end of the year to start going to the gym. Gift, be adventurous, treat yourself. So it's changing the messages, discounts, whatever. Okay? That's that in here. And yeah, that was the summary of this webinar, things that I took away from it. It's just a good video for awareness, seeing what's coming, this moment maker, story builder, no idea. It's good that you start thinking already about the Q4 structure. And I'll be attending more of these webinars. I guess they will do one per month or so until Black Friday comes. So subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this one. The next ones, I guess, will be even more technical. But yeah, this is it. Good to see you on the channel. I'll see you next week. Subscribe if you enjoyed it. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Ciao.